Well, good morning. It's a beautiful day at the Pantoll Campground. Not. So around 11 o'clock, I heard some banging and I thought, well, is that a bear or something? And I looked outside and everybody had flashlights, but nobody was yelling, "Hey, bear," and I didn't see anything. And it sounded like there was some kind of bear trying to work its way into a trash can. The trash cans are wood here, so it sounded like wood banging. So went back to bed, and about 20 minutes later, it just starts to rain. And I thought, well, maybe it's just the drops off the trees. It's foggy, but it's rained solidly for the past 6 hours. When most rain will just kind of come and go, it might stop and then start. This has been solid. The splashback on my tent has been pretty large. In that it's kind of a hard surface here, so when you get big drops, they'll just splash against the mesh, and it's kind of got the mesh wet. The fix on that is to lower the tent down real low. I never thought it would be like this kind of rain. The weather forecast shows 5% chance of rain. It shows mostly sunny. The radar doesn't show anything. As I said, I've got pretty good internet. Radar doesn't show a thing. Completely clear. Is this just a Charlie Brown spot of rain? I'm going to pack up and think that if I walk a mile or maybe even 100 yards away from this spot, it's going to be dry. But the tent's wet, the bag's wet. I mean, it's going to be a rough packing up. But it'll be dawn here in about 30 minutes, so it's already kind of that pre-dawn light. So I'm gonna pack up, and couldn't hold on. My last night on the trail in California, couldn't just hold off. You got to see this to believe it. So look up there. You can't just see the rain, but it's raining. Now look here. All it is foggy. That's all it is. It's unbelievable. Look at that. Dry. So let's get this straight. I had to pack up a wet tent and get in full rain gear to walk from here to here. You can't see it, but it's like raining there, but not here. And not here. So I had to take all of my rain gear off. Boy, chalk this up as the weirdest weather I've ever experienced on any trail anywhere. All right, so good morning. Heading towards San Francisco and the Golden Gate Bridge. It's a beautiful day, foggy, with spotty rain. It's about an 18, 19, 20 mile walk. And now I have a probably 2 or 3 pound heavier backpack because everything in it is wet. So this starts out as a forest road on the Coast View Trail. And I mean, it didn't just spit, No, it was pouring on the tent 6 straight hours. How is that possible? The morning fog may chill the air. I don't care. It is a foggy place, boy. Well, I guess there is a coast view out there somewhere. Wow, 2 coyotes just ran across the trail. They were young, probably 1 or 2 years old. Picnic tables, very cool. Oh, about half a mile from Muir Beach. 53 degrees. You wouldn't ever know it was June, the middle of June. The coldest winter I ever spent was summer in San Francisco. Hey, there's the beach. So working my way down to Muir Beach. Sure is pretty. It's a very small trail. Oh, it's a cute little footpath. Taking the Coastal Fire Road. This whole area is just honeycombed with trails. And that's looking down on Muir Beach. Basically, if there's a buildable lot in this area, it's built on. A 45-degree climb out. I've already been on this trail. This was my first trail, first day California Coastal Trail. Video number 1. I don't know how many it's 75 now, maybe. Let's guess. I walked from the Golden Gate Bridge to here on day 1. So long, Muir Beach. We'll probably never come back here again. Well, there's a nice view, huh? I hear a foghorn out there somewhere. Yeah, you can see how the trail goes way out there in another climb. Now this is a California Coastal Trail. Saturday morning, and I think I've run into the San Francisco Trail Running Club meeting because I passed about 30 people. So this is called Pirates Cove, and I don't know the story. Another long climb. California Coastal Trail going down into Tennessee Valley. That's Tennessee Cove right down there. So Wolf Ridge Trail, Rodeo Beach, that's my next stop, 2.9 miles this way. Last climb of the day on a super maintained trail. Boy, this turned out to be about a 1,200 foot climb. Back up in the clouds. I bet on a clear day it's beautiful. Holy cow. Anyway, Rodeo Beach, 1 mile. There's Rodeo Beach in the fog. Here down to Rodeo Beach, there's all these batteries. So these were actually gun turrets in World War II. They were anticipating that the Japanese were going to try to invade the West Coast. So all those red buildings down there, those were all barracks during World War II. Yeah, that's one of the entrances. This whole mound here had some bunkers in it. That's called Battery Townsley. It smells old. And here's just one of the guns. That's a big bullet. It's a big gun. the gun would be on a turntable here on this railroad track, and could, I think it's like 25 miles it could hit. Long way. See if I can see anything. A little bit. What's going on out there? There's a better look at the party. There's a lighthouse way out there. Some surfers and a guy who's swimming. Dude. Boy, it's a busy day. Saturday. Yeah, pretty much all government housing looks alike. Pause a second here at Marin Headlands and get breakfast. They've got water here and toilet. Very old church that's now government buildings, and a nice place out of the wind to have breakfast. Sweet. An excellent tortilla, cheese, and salami lunch. I've gone about 13 miles so far and got about 7 more to go. It's gonna be a long day, but it's almost there. Next stop, Golden Gate Bridge. So leaving Rodeo Beach. So there we go with a nice view. There's another view of that lighthouse. Some more World War II bunkers on the way to Golden Gate Bridge. Guns set. Almost to the bridge. Well, we're getting there. Big boat coming in. Gonna get crowded. So it was right here on my first California coastal video that I was at home one day and I was watching YouTube and it said California Coastal Trail, and I'm going, what? I didn't even know there was one. And this guy did part of it up in Del Norte up by Crescent City, and it's like, I didn't even know there was. So I looked it up and it's like, well, there is a trail. Not always a trail, but you know, as it goes. And now I think I'm what, 75, 80, I don't even know the number of videos I've made on the California Coastal Trail. I'm probably the most videotaped of anybody on YouTube. So we're gonna cross the big bridge and go find a hotel. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night, My pack weighs about an extra 5 pounds of wet tin and wet everything. Just let everything dry out, do a backpack explosion, and get a beer. So this is gonna be probably more than 20 miles. So let's go across this bridge. So you can use both sides of the bridge, but on the weekends I think it's mostly bicycles on the right hand side, or what would you call that, the east side. Pretty cool. Wow, look at that scaffolding. You gotta not have a fear of heights. Interesting. Well, I guess you can't jump from the bridge anymore. Wow. How was that? Noisy. That's a noisy bridge. All right, let's try to find a path over to the hotel on Lombard Street. Apparently here's where you park to go walk to the bridge. This place is called Chrissy Field. It's a big field. Pretty cool picture. Must be a rental shop nearby. I guess there's some kind of running race here. Everybody's wearing like a 10K badge. You see, I've just done 37K since this morning. Where the race starts or where they get resupply or something. So moving inland to get to my hotel and pick up my resupply box. I don't feel like it, but today's Saturday, and for some reason you always walk into town at Saturday at 3 o'clock. At Sunday they're closed. Well, finally made it. That was 23 miles and like 5,000 feet of elevation gain. Gonna call it a day. So we'll catch you later. Bye-bye.